Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Columbus Clippers going up against the Indianapolis Indians. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Max Kranick. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering is fouled back. Way upstairs, it's 2-2. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that's one of those knots where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Here's Brian Rocchio. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Brennan aboard here at first with nobody out. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-2. Lined into left center. Base hit. Brennan around second, headed for third. Brennan coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So digging in, George Valera. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Rocchio around third. He scores, it's 2-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Lavastida. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Hit in the air, right field. Mitchell puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging for third, and he makes it up to third with one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Yeah. Next offering is in for a strike. And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
2-2.
towards first. Next pitch downstairs, and now it's 3-2. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One gone, runner at first. Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. In the air, right field. Mitchell has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. The Clippers on top here, 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the hill here today, Xavier Curry.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Ji-Hwan Bae. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Full count.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And now, number 19. Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Bae gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rocchio to second, and they turn the double play.
The designated hitter,
Connor Joe digs in now. And the next pitch is way outside. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We go on to inning number 2. The Clippers on top 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo, number 33. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
There's Cam Gallagher. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Righty delivers. Fastball in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. Caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Now back, left field, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. In the air, out towards right center. Mitchell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And he deals. Liner, base hit. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And it's 4-0.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now the center fielder, George Valera, doubled his first time up. Fly ball down the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now, Jack Suwinski. And a 1-1. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
On the ground, and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Late on that fastball. Kicks and deals. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. The Clippers out front here, 4-0. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Brian Lavastida.
Brian Lavastida.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man at first. Now here is David Fry. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now here is Jhonkensy Noel.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Max Kranick won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yerry De Los Santos. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Yerry De Los Santos.
And now Tyler Freeman. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 33, Alexei Planez.
So up next, number 33. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball on a strike. They say it went.
1-2 now.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller.
The catcher, number 35.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch misses outside. And now 3-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Smith getting ready to go. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Out to short. Bay. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
The right fielder, Cal Mitchell.
Cal Mitchell to the plate here. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Next to hit, Endy Rodriguez. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Rodriguez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the left fielder, Will Brennan.
The left fielder, Will Brennan.
They say you win.
1-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ryan Rocchio.
Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and now 2-2. Brennan on at first, nobody out. On a line out towards center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's a 1-1. Look out.
You lit him.
That fastball drilled him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two on, one out, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One out, bases loaded. Here's a big power threat. David Fry. One now. Just missed. That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count is full.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the fourth, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ji-hwan Bae. The pitch. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. The Indians still looking for their first hit in this one. Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now here's the DH. Connor Joe. First time up was a pop out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. Freeman over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Clippers with the lead 7-0. Back here at PNC Park. And here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Now all even up. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mitchell pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Now batting the second baseman, Tyler.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
On the ground. Throw over to Choi, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Clippers lead it 7-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Jack Suwinski. The 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Valera hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Struck out swinging his first time. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike. The Indians yet to pick up a hit here. Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Start of the sixth. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cam Gallagher. Right-handed reliever. That's in there.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground to short. Bay zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's the left fielder, Will Brennan. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
One down. Brian Rocchio will hit next. Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Valera.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Next offering is down low.
3-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next is the designated hitter, Brian Lavastida. 1 for 2. Called strike right there. Swing and a ball popped up and it drops in. Sawinski fires it to the plate and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now here is Rodolfo Castro. One and 2 now. And that just outside. Misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And there's a ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The right fielder, number 31, Cal
And now the right fielder, Cal Mitchell. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The Indians hitless so far in the game. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Endy Rodriguez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Smith.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Number 83, Caleb.
So digging in, David Fry.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Check swing. He held up. 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez, the left-hander, up and throwing. Moretta, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's a 2-1.
Ball.
There's a strike.
You got a full count.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call when pitches near the top of the strike zone.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered here in this one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Andujar moving under this one. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Fry around third. Bay with a relay home, but it's offline. He will score. And it's an 8-run lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. And here is number 33. Next pitch off the plate. Counts full, 3-2. Runner leads away at second. This one popped up right side. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Cam Gallagher.
Here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Will Brennan. The 1-1.
Here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Brennan checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Clippers on top here, 9-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae.
The shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae.
And a 1-1. And delivers outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, number 19. Check swing, and he held up.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Check swing, went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Man at first, and now the DH, Connor Joe. Hit hard, base hit. Bae round second on his way to third. Bae coming home. He'll score easily, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Xzavier Curry departs. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Hunter Gaddis gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Hunter Gaddis.
Jack Sawinski now at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Joe, the runner at second with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The batter, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2-2 on the way. That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Joe around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the center fielder, Miguel Andujar. The 1-1. Foul ball. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now that second baseman, Rodolfo.
So digging in, Rodolfo Castro. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now that right fielder. Cal
now it's the right fielder, Cal Mitchell. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Clippers out front 9-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Rocchio. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Just missed.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. The punch out there. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the center fielder, George Valera. 1 for 3. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the DH, Brian Lavastida. And here it comes. And that's a little bit high. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, David Fry.
Man at first, stepping in, David Fry. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez.
Endy Rodriguez.
The pitch. Rodriguez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. That hits the dirt. Ball 2. And that's outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Hernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered in this game. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away. And now it's even up. Bullpen activity starting up now. Will Crowe getting loose out there. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the DH, Connor Joe. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jack Suwinski getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. One, 2 now. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a
The
way.
first baseman,
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Ji-Man Choi digs in now.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Man at second. Down the right field line and a base hit. Sawinski around third. He will score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Is just one strike away. Well struck left field. That one back. Gone! So he goes the opposite way with that one, his second of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Philip Deal on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Columbus, number 40, Philip Deal.
So two down. Cal Mitchell the next to hit. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Our final score here, 9-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Indianapolis, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
she was red hot.